mean, you're his father, but it sounded like he looked at you as a mentor and really like a best friend. Like,
yeah, we had a unique relationship because we were father and son. But we had a we called each other my best friend. We spoke daily. We spoke several times. The day before he passed, I looked at my phone. We were on the phone like 11 times.
Ever since Rich Homie Quan passed away, there have been countless rumors and theories about what really happened. Some people believe that his friend Andre and his then-girlfriend Amber were somehow involved or at least knew more than they let on. Others think he had conflicts with certain people and that those disagreements may have led to his death. No one can say for sure what actually happened, but the speculation has been ongoing for over a year. The big question everyone keeps asking is, what went wrong? Now, there's a chance we might finally get some answers. Rumor has it that Rich Homie Quan's father, Corey Lamar, has gathered evidence that could help the police figure out who was responsible for his son's death. Before diving into the details of that, it helps to look back at what happened around the time Quan died, because the circumstances were considered very suspicious. It all began in the early hours of September 5th, 2024. Andre, Quan's brother, went into the kitchen and found Quan lying on the floor with food still in his mouth. He moved him to the couch. Later, around 6 a.m., Quan's girlfriend came in as she was getting the kids ready for school. Reportedly, she didn't try to wake him up and went about her morning. After dropping the children off, she returned home and went back to sleep. When she woke up at 11 a.m., Quan was still in the same position, unresponsive and cold. Panicked, she called for help, and he was rushed to the hospital, where he was declared dead. When the police shared this timeline, it unfortunately created more suspicion around Andre and Amber. It suggested that finding Quan passed out like that wasn't unusual, because neither of them immediately raised an alarm. Fans have pieced together that Quan might have struggled with substance abuse, and some reports say his issues were serious enough to affect his children. Quan himself had admitted to battling drugs and alcohol, and he openly linked his struggles to the decline in his career. He often spoke about hitting a low point in his life, but he also said he was trying to change and didn't want people to judge him solely for his past. This story shows a complicated picture of a talented artist fighting personal demons, while those around him may not have fully understood the severity of the situation. With his father now reportedly holding potential evidence, there's hope that the mystery surrounding Rich Homie Quan's death may finally start to unravel.
I can't drop no music, my show money down. Man, I got a dark cloud over my head, bro. I probably was the person, I would definitely say, I probably was the lowest I was in my life, because you got to think, man, I went from here to here fast. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I blame myself, and it's growth. And I know it was my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have said some shit 6 years ago in the interview, a cuss a nigga out. And I ain't that same Quan no more, because like I've grown. So even if I did, I'd tell a nigga, man, don't fault me for that, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing, man.
This reminds us of an interview with Young Thug, where he spoke about his friendship with Rich Homie Quan and how they began drifting apart, reportedly over creative differences. However, rumors suggest there was more behind their split. In that conversation, Young Thug revealed that Quan often performed while heavily intoxicated. On one occasion, a fan touched him on stage, and Quan immediately reacted, clarifying that he wasn't interested in men, indirectly addressing rumors about Young Thug's sexuality and making his boundaries very clear.
What's the relationship with Quan, with Rich Homie?
No, we don't have no problem.
Okay.
Like, I don't think we can be like how we used to be.
Right.
He already did. He already just did some. He already know my heart, so it's like I'm too pure. So once you just
cross that line,
yeah, you do that. It's like no, yes. He did a show before, and I think a guy had touched his leg on the stage. Like a fan was like, "Yo," he was standing on the end of the stage, and people was touching him, grabbing his shoes, and he was like, "Yo, I ain't with that gay, I ain't with that thug." And it's just like, damn, you my brother. Like, nigga, I got your name tattooed on me. Like, the f is you doing? So it's just like that. Like I forgive him because I know he really be drunk. Quan get drunk.
Damn.
I forgive. I always forgive. I don't ever hold grudges on nobody. I forgive everyone.
For those who know, Young Thug has long faced rumors, mainly due to his bold fashion style. Over time, these claims, combined with other disagreements with his label, reportedly strained his working relationship with collaborators and eventually affected his friendships.
A lot of that early stuff was like Rich Gang. It's like with Rich Homie Quan. Why did that partnership end?
I think we just grew and became our own bosses and men, and then we didn't want to keep doing like the Rich Gang albums. We were getting bigger, so it's like I want to do my own. I want to
You wanted to do your own thing.
Yeah, I think he did. I was okay with it, but because I feel like I love music, but I don't care about song. I'll have a #1 hit record song, and I'll put you on it. I don't care.
Right.
It's just like, so what? Whoever goes to the top with you, go to the top. I don't care. I never was the guy that cared about that type of stuff, So I would have been okay with just keep doing it. And we still was dropping our own music at the same time of doing that. So it's just it really was bigger. Mm-hmm. But I guess everybody couldn't see that. So people just do things, make mistakes.
Rumors spiraled when Young Thug was seen laughing uncontrollably in court during the YSL RICO trial. This happened after a witness, Lil Woody, was asked by a prosecutor whether Thug had problems with Rich Homie Quan bringing gang members to his apartment. Instead of answering directly, Lil Woody turned to Thug and asked him in front of everyone. Caught off guard by the question, Thug couldn't hold back and immediately broke into laughter, leaving many in the courtroom surprised and fueling more speculation.
For what you told the police. I told you 7 times until we see anything. Do you recall talking about the shooting at the studio with Rich Homie Quan's car?
Yes, no, I don't recall. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of F Gang to his apartment?
Did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
And I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Okay. Do you recall talking about the shooting at...
This whole courtroom interaction made fans start questioning Young Thug's innocence in the disputes he had with Rich Homie Quan. When you connect the details, it begins to look more complicated. Quan was supposed to be a key witness in Thug's RICO trial, which already raises eyebrows. During that same trial, Lil Woody admitted to shooting at a barbershop owned by Quan's father back in 2014. He explained that the attack was meant as a message during a conflict and that he had his brother, Young Thug, with him at the time. This revelation made people wonder just how deep the tension between Thug and Quan really ran. After Rich Homie Quan's passing, his father, Corey Lamar, shared the pain he felt. He described it as an unbearable loss, especially because he and Quan were extremely close. On the day Quan died, they had spoken several times on the phone, only for Corey to receive the devastating news the following morning. Over the past year, Corey had remained unusually quiet about his son's death, leading to speculation that he was investigating quietly. Now, rumors suggest he might finally have discovered the identity of the person responsible. Quan's death was officially ruled an overdose, but for a parent, accepting that explanation can be incredibly difficult. Quan had been trying to change his lifestyle and move in a better direction right before his death, which makes the situation feel even more tragic and suspicious. Some speculate that Corey might have tracked down Quan's supplier, though the reality could be far more complicated. This story has layers of mystery and intrigue, almost like a complex thriller. While people wait for answers, others have shared their thoughts. One insider said Corey is devastated because he knows who is behind his son's death. Another added, envy and jealousy are often what take someone out, and it's sometimes from people closest to you. But what happens in the dark always comes to light. Stay tuned. Some even speculate that Lil Woody had a connection to the events leading to Quan's passing, considering that his son was meant to testify in George's case and was involved with YSL matters. Now, the questions remain: what really caused the conflict between young Thug and rich Homie Quan? Could Thug or any YSL member have played a role in Quan's death, as rumors have suggested for over a year? Fans are left trying to piece it all together. Share your thoughts in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and don't miss the next video. It promises to be just as intense and revealing.